Have you ever wondered if there's more to wealth than just hard work? What if I told you that a simple, ancient practice, something as effortless as washing your hands, could open the door to prosperity and abundance in your life? This isn't magic or some distant fantasy. It's a practice rooted in wisdom passed down through centuries. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a powerful hand-washing ritual that can transform not only how you think about money, but how you attract it. So, if you're ready to reset your energy and invite wealth into your life, stay with me, because what you're about to discover could change everything. Have you ever considered that something as simple as washing your hands could be the key to unlocking the energy of abundance and prosperity in your life? It might seem like a basic act, something you do every day without much thought. But what if I told you that this daily habit, when done with intention and awareness, could transform your relationship with wealth? Today, I'm going to introduce you to an ancient practice deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, a practice that has been passed down through generations as a way to attract wealth and abundance in ways you may have never imagined. It's not magic or some secret formula, but rather a timeless tradition that carries profound meaning and energy. Imagine starting your day with a fresh sense of purpose, feeling as though abundance flows into every aspect of your life. Picture the ease with which opportunities present themselves, how wealth seems to come naturally to you. This isn't just a daydream, it's a reality that many people have unlocked by incorporating spiritual practices into their everyday routines. The hand-washing ritual that I'm about to share is far more than a simple act of cleaning your skin. It's a spiritual practice, deeply symbolic, designed to clear away the energetic blockages that so often prevent us from receiving prosperity. These blockages can come from the most unexpected places: our thoughts, our environment, even the people we interact with daily. By adopting this ritual, rooted in ancient teachings, you can begin to open the pathways that allow wealth and success to flow into your life with ease. You may be wondering how such a simple action can have such a profound impact. After all, you wash your hands multiple times a day. But this practice is different because it's done with intention, focus, and a deep understanding of the spiritual power it holds. Buddhists believe that washing the hands isn't just a matter of hygiene, it's a way of cleansing the mind, body, and spirit. Our hands are constantly in contact with the world around us, touching things, interacting with different energies, many of which we are not even aware of. Think about it. Every day, we accumulate energies from the people we meet, the objects we touch, and the tasks we undertake. These energies, both positive and negative, attach themselves to us, often without us noticing. Over time, negative energy can build up, creating blockages that prevent us from receiving the wealth, success, and opportunities we are working so hard for. By washing your hands with intention, you're doing more than just removing dirt. You're symbolically washing away the negative energy that accumulates in your daily life. You're creating space for positive energy to flow in, for new opportunities to present themselves, and for financial growth to become a reality. It's about clearing the clutter, both physically and energetically, to make room for the abundance that is waiting to come into your life. Picture yourself at the start of a new day, standing at your sink, ready to begin this ritual. As you wash your hands, you're not just preparing for the day physically, you're preparing spiritually, aligning your energy with the flow of abundance. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, prosperity always seems to be just out of reach? You set goals, work tirelessly, but the results never seem to match the effort you put in. It can feel frustrating, as if something invisible is holding you back from the success you know you deserve. This is where the hand-washing ritual comes into play. It might just be the missing piece in breaking the cycle of effort without reward, of striving without receiving. While it may sound too simple to be effective, this practice taps into a powerful spiritual principle: resetting your energy. Sometimes, despite our best intentions, we carry with us the energy of scarcity, the belief that there's never enough, or that we're not deserving of abundance. These thoughts and feelings create blockages in our energy field, making it difficult for prosperity to flow to us freely. The beauty of this ritual is that it offers a fresh start each time you do it. It's a way to cleanse not just your body, but your mind and spirit as well. By washing your hands with intention, you are symbolically resetting your energy, letting go of the scarcity mindset that may have been holding you back, and embracing a mindset of abundance. You are telling the universe that you are ready to receive, that you are open to the wealth and opportunities that are waiting for you. And the best part is, this isn't a one-time fix. It's a practice that you can incorporate into your daily routine, helping you maintain a steady flow of positive, abundant energy in your life. Buddhists have long understood the significance of hand washing as a spiritual practice. It's not just about cleaning the skin, it's about preparing oneself to receive the blessings of the universe. Our hands are tools through which we shape our reality. They are the part of us that interacts most directly with the physical world. We use them to work, to create, to touch, to connect. But because they are constantly in contact with the outside world, they also accumulate energy, both good and bad. Over time, these energies can build up, creating blockages that interfere with our ability to manifest our desires, including financial success. By washing our hands in a specific, intentional way, we can release this negative energy and create space for positivity, growth, and wealth to enter our lives. In Buddhist practice, monks often wash their hands before meditation or prayer. This is not just a ritualistic act, it's a way to cleanse both the body and the mind, to release any negative or stagnant energy that may have been absorbed throughout the day. By doing so, they prepare themselves to be fully present, focused, and open to the flow of blessings and opportunities that life offers. It's a way of saying, I am ready to receive. This simple act of purification is powerful because it aligns the body, mind, and spirit, creating a harmonious state that is receptive to abundance. You don't have to be a monk to benefit from this practice. The power of hand washing as a spiritual ritual is something that anyone can incorporate into their life, whether you are facing financial challenges or simply want to open yourself up to new opportunities. The key is in the intentionality behind the action. When you wash your hands with the conscious purpose of releasing negative energy and preparing yourself to receive wealth, the ritual becomes much more than just a physical act. It becomes a sacred moment of connection between you and the energy of abundance. It's a way of aligning your desires with the flow of the universe, signaling that you are ready to let go of what no longer serves you and welcome in the wealth and success that is meant for you. This practice can be particularly powerful when done regularly as part of your daily routine. Each time you wash your hands with intention, you are reinforcing your readiness to receive abundance. You are reminding yourself that you are deserving of wealth and prosperity, and that the universe is always working in your favor, even if it doesn't always feel like it. Over time, this simple, mindful act can create profound shifts in your mindset and energy, making it easier for you to attract the financial success you seek. When you begin to see hand washing not just as a necessary task, but as a spiritual practice, your entire perspective shifts. You start to realize that abundance isn't something you have to chase or struggle for. It's something that is already available to you if you are open to receiving it. The ritual of hand washing helps to clear away the energetic blockages that prevent you from seeing and receiving the opportunities for wealth that are all around you. It's a way to reset your energy, to shift your focus from scarcity to abundance, and to invite prosperity into your life in a natural, effortless way. This ancient practice, passed down through centuries of Buddhist teachings, offers a profound yet simple way to reconnect with the flow of abundance that is always present in the universe. By incorporating it into your life, you are not only cleansing your hands, you are cleansing your energy, your mindset, and your relationship with money. And as you continue to practice this ritual, you will find that abundance begins to flow into your life in ways you may never have imagined. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you work, no matter how many hours you put in, prosperity just doesn't seem to come your way? You hustle, you plan, you set ambitious goals, and yet the results often feel disproportionate to your effort. It's a feeling many of us know all too well, a frustrating sense of spinning your wheels without getting anywhere. It's as though you're constantly striving, but there's an invisible barrier preventing you from reaching the financial success you're aiming for. This sense of stagnation, of working hard yet never quite getting ahead, can be deeply discouraging. But what if the answer to this struggle didn't lie in working harder, but in shifting your energy? This hand-washing ritual may seem like a small thing, but it carries within it the potential to break that cycle. It's not just about physical cleansing, it's about resetting your energy in a way that aligns you with the flow of abundance. Sometimes, no matter how much effort we put into our goals, our energy remains stuck in a pattern of scarcity. We might not even realize it, but we're carrying thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that block prosperity from reaching us. The daily grind, the stress of financial worries, and the deeply ingrained ideas we hold about money can create powerful barriers that keep us from receiving the abundance that is available to us. Many of us have absorbed limiting beliefs about wealth from a young age, often without even realizing it. These beliefs act like invisible walls, preventing us from achieving financial success no matter how hard we try. Think about some of the messages you may have heard growing up. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to struggle to get ahead. Or, wealth is for other people, not for me. These are more than just phrases. They are deeply rooted beliefs that shape our energy and influence the way we interact with the world. Even if you consciously reject these ideas, they can still linger in your subconscious, quietly undermining your efforts to create wealth. The beauty of the hand-washing ritual lies in its ability to help you break free from these patterns. By approaching this simple act with mindfulness and intention, you are doing more than cleaning your hands. You are symbolically cleansing your energy field, releasing the negative beliefs and emotions that have been blocking your path to prosperity. When you perform this ritual regularly, you are giving yourself the opportunity to reset your energy each day, clearing away the old, stagnant thoughts that no longer serve you and making space for new, positive beliefs to take root. It's a powerful way to realign your mindset with abundance, to shift your focus from lack to possibility, and to remind yourself that you are deserving of wealth and success. This brings us to the concept of limiting beliefs about money and how they can unconsciously sabotage your efforts. It's not uncommon to go through life without ever questioning the deep-seated ideas we hold about wealth. Maybe you've told yourself that money is hard to come by, that you have to struggle to earn it, or that wealth is something reserved for other people. These thoughts, while seemingly innocent, act like energetic blockages. They form a kind of wall around you, making it difficult for abundance to reach you, no matter how hard you work or how well you plan. It's as though you're constantly swimming upstream, fighting against the current of your own beliefs. But here's the good news. Just as these beliefs were learned, they can be unlearned. The hand-washing ritual is a practical tool that can help you begin this process. By consciously washing away the negative energy associated with these limiting beliefs, you are making a powerful statement to yourself and the universe. You are ready to let go of old patterns and embrace a new relationship with money, one that is based on abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent practice, you'll begin to notice subtle changes. You might start to feel lighter, more open to opportunities, and less burdened by the old stories you've been telling yourself about money. Water, in many spiritual traditions, is more than just a physical substance. It is seen as a powerful tool for purification, renewal, and transformation. In Buddhism, as well as in many other cultures, water symbolizes the flow of energy. It is the medium through which change happens, the element that carries away negativity and makes space for new beginnings. When you wash your hands in this ritual, you are not simply cleaning your skin. You are using the spiritual power of water to cleanse your aura, to wash away the negative energy that clings to you and blocks your financial success. The act of immersing your hands in water with intention is a way of tapping into this ancient understanding of purification. As the water flows over your skin, you can visualize it carrying away the energetic debris that has accumulated throughout your day, the stress, the limiting beliefs, the feelings of unworthiness or fear that may be holding you back. In that moment, you are releasing everything that no longer serves you, making way for the flow of prosperity to enter your life. The water becomes a conduit for transformation, turning something as ordinary as hand washing into a sacred act of renewal. This is where the true power of the ritual lies, not in the physical act itself, but in the intention behind it. The water becomes a symbol of your readiness to change, to let go of the old and welcome the new. Each time you perform the ritual, you are reinforcing this intention, signaling to yourself and the universe that you are ready to receive the abundance that is meant for you. Over time, this practice helps to shift your energy, making you more receptive to the flow of wealth and prosperity. The ingredients used in this ritual each carry their own unique significance, adding layers of meaning and power to the practice. Salt, for example, has long been revered for its cleansing properties. In many cultures, salt is used to purify spaces, objects, and even people. It is believed to have the ability to neutralize negative energies, creating a clean slate upon which new energy can be built. When you add salt to the water during this ritual, you are symbolically scrubbing away the energetic impurities that have been blocking the flow of wealth into your life. It's like wiping the slate clean, preparing yourself to receive the abundance that is waiting for you. As you wash your hands with this salt-infused water, you can imagine that you are shedding the weight of the past, old habits, limiting beliefs, and financial struggles that have been holding you back. Each time you rub your hands together, feel the energy of those obstacles being dissolved, washed away by the purifying power of salt. In that moment, you are not just cleaning your skin, you are preparing yourself energetically and spiritually to welcome new opportunities for wealth and abundance into your life. Another powerful ingredient in this ritual is rosemary. This herb has been used for centuries in spiritual practices for its ability to renew and revitalize energy. Rosemary is often associated with clarity, purification, and fresh beginnings. When you use rosemary in this ritual, you are calling upon its power to clear away mental and energetic fog, allowing you to focus on your true desires for prosperity. The fresh, invigorating scent of rosemary can help to sharpen your intentions, reminding you of the clarity and focus needed to attract wealth into your life. As you wash your hands with this herb, breathe in its revitalizing scent and allow it to clear away any lingering doubts or negative thoughts. Visualize your financial goals coming into sharper focus. See the path to those goals opening up before you, free of the obstacles and limitations that once stood in your way. The act of washing your hands becomes a powerful moment of renewal, a way to realign yourself with your deepest desires for abundance. Cinnamon, the final key ingredient in this ritual, adds an additional layer of energy to the practice. Known for its association with prosperity and wealth attraction, cinnamon carries a warm, vibrant energy that is believed to stimulate motivation, success, and financial growth. When you add cinnamon to the ritual water, you are amplifying the energy of attraction, drawing wealth and opportunities to you with greater ease and speed. The warm, spicy scent of cinnamon fills the air, enveloping you in an energy that is rich with the promise of abundance. As you perform this ritual, focus on your financial desires. Picture yourself achieving your goals and imagine the energy of wealth surrounding you like the warm, comforting scent of cinnamon. Let this energy fill you with a sense of confidence and certainty that prosperity is on its way. The more vividly you can imagine your desired outcome, the more powerfully you will align yourself with the energy of abundance. The ritual becomes a dynamic interaction between you and the universe, a moment in which you are actively calling wealth into your life. Each time you perform this ritual, you are reinforcing your readiness to receive. You are clearing away the blockages that have been holding you back and aligning yourself with the flow of abundance that is always available to you. This is not just a one-time practice, but a powerful tool that you can return to again and again, helping you to maintain a positive, abundant mindset and continue attracting wealth into your life. The more consistently you practice, the stronger the energy becomes, and the more easily you will attract the opportunities and success you desire. Now that you understand the deeper significance of the ingredients and the spiritual symbolism behind this hand-washing ritual, it's time to walk through the process step by step. This ritual is simple yet profound, and it begins with gathering a bowl of warm water. Water, as we've already explored, is a key element in this ritual, symbolizing purification, renewal, and the flow of energy. As you prepare the water, do so with intention. This is not just a bowl of water, it's a sacred medium that will help you cleanse your energy and align yourself with abundance. Before you even dip your hands into it, take a moment to acknowledge its spiritual significance. Visualize the water as a conduit for positive energy, ready to wash away anything that no longer serves you and make space for new opportunities to flow into your life. To this water, you'll add 2 handfuls of salt. As the salt dissolves, imagine it infusing the water with its powerful cleansing properties. Salt has long been used as a purifier, not just in Buddhist traditions, but across many cultures and spiritual practices. In this moment, you are harnessing the ancient power of salt to scrub away any energetic impurities that may be blocking your path to prosperity. Stir the salt into the water slowly and mindfully, focusing on your intentions as you do so. As the salt dissolves, so too are the barriers to your success dissolving, melting away to make room for abundance. Next, add a few sprigs of rosemary to the water. Feel the energy shift as the fresh, revitalizing scent of rosemary begins to permeate the air. Rosemary, with its long history of use in spiritual practices, brings with it the power of clarity, purification, and renewal. As you add it to the water, you are inviting these qualities into your life. The rosemary helps to sharpen your focus, clearing away any mental fog that may be clouding your vision of success. It opens up pathways to your goals, making them seem clearer and more attainable. In this moment, as you stir the rosemary into the water, allow yourself to connect deeply with your desires for prosperity. Visualize your financial goals with clarity and precision, and see the path to those goals unfolding before you. Finally, you'll add a teaspoon of cinnamon powder to the water. Cinnamon, with its vibrant, warm energy, is a powerful attractor of wealth and success. As you sprinkle it into the water, feel its energy mingling with the salt and rosemary, creating a potent mixture designed to cleanse, renew, and attract abundance. The scent of cinnamon rises, filling the air with warmth and energy, and in that moment, you can feel the shift. The energy around you feels lighter, more vibrant, and charged with the promise of prosperity. The cinnamon amplifies the energy of attraction, drawing wealth and opportunities toward you with greater speed and ease. Now that your ritual water is prepared, it's time to immerse your hands. As you dip your hands into the water, do so slowly and mindfully, feeling the warmth of the water on your skin. Rub your hands together gently, feeling the texture of the salt as it scrubs away the energetic blockages that have been holding you back. This is not just about cleaning your hands, it's about cleansing your energy. As you rub your hands together, visualize the negativity, doubts, and limiting beliefs dissolving. Feel the weight of these obstacles being lifted from you, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, and more open to receiving wealth. As you wash your hands, focus on your intentions for prosperity. What do you want to attract into your life? Is it financial security, career success, or perhaps the freedom to support your loved ones without worry. Whatever your desires may be, hold them in your mind as you perform the ritual. Picture these desires as clearly as you can and see yourself achieving them. Imagine the pathways to your goals opening up before you, free of obstacles and limitations. The act of washing your hands becomes a powerful moment of manifestation, a time when you are actively aligning your energy with the flow of abundance. Let your hands remain in the water for several minutes, continuing to focus on your financial desires. With each rub of your hands, feel the energy shifting. The negative thoughts and beliefs that once stood in your way are being washed away, replaced by a sense of clarity, confidence, and openness to new opportunities. You are no longer blocked by scarcity or fear. Instead, you are aligned with the energy of wealth and success. As you continue the ritual, allow yourself to fully embrace this new energy. Feel the confidence that comes with knowing that you are deserving of prosperity, that you are capable of achieving your goals, and that the universe is ready to bring you the opportunities you seek. When you feel ready, slowly lift your hands out of the water. Don't reach for a towel. Let your hands air dry naturally. This final step is symbolic of the universe continuing to work in your favor, even after the ritual is complete. As the water evaporates from your skin, imagine that it is carrying away any remaining negativity, leaving you fully cleansed and open to receiving abundance. The air drying process is a subtle but important part of the ritual. It reminds you that the energy you have created doesn't just dissipate once the ritual is over. It continues to linger, working behind the scenes to attract wealth and prosperity into your life. This hand-washing ritual is simple, yet its effects can be profound. When performed regularly, it helps to reinforce the mindset of abundance and clears away the limiting beliefs that may have been blocking your path to financial success. The act of washing your hands with intention becomes a daily reminder that you are in control of your energy and, by extension, your prosperity. You are the one who sets the intention, who creates the conditions for wealth to flow into your life. Each time you perform the ritual, you are reinforcing your readiness to receive the abundance that the universe has in store for you. Over time, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your life. You may find that opportunities for financial growth start to appear more frequently, that you are more focused and confident in your financial decisions, and that you feel more aligned with your goals. The ritual helps to keep your energy clear and focused, making it easier for you to attract the wealth and success you seek. It's not just about washing away dirt, it's about washing away the doubts, fears, and limitations that have been holding you back. The effects of this ritual extend far beyond the few minutes you spend washing your hands. The energy you create during this time lingers, continuing to work in your favor long after the ritual is complete. Each time you perform the ritual, you are building upon this energy, making it stronger and more powerful. You are consistently aligning yourself with the flow of abundance, making it easier and easier for wealth to find its way to you. The more you practice, the more you will notice these shifts in your life. Your mindset will become more positive, your energy more aligned, and your path to prosperity clearer. This ritual is also a powerful way to strengthen your sense of self-worth. When you take the time to care for your energy and focus on your financial goals, you are sending a message to yourself and the universe that you are deserving of success. You are reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of abundance, that wealth is not something reserved for others, but is available to you as well. This shift in mindset is crucial for attracting abundance. It helps to replace feelings of lack or fear with confidence and clarity, making it easier for you to manifest the wealth and success you desire. By incorporating this hand-washing ritual into your daily routine, you are creating real, tangible change. You are clearing the path for prosperity and inviting abundance to flow freely into your life. The energy you create during these moments doesn't just fade away, it lingers, continuing to attract wealth and success long after you've finished the ritual. The more consistently you practice, the stronger this energy becomes, and the more easily you will attract the financial opportunities and success you desire. This is not just a symbolic act, it's a powerful practice that has the potential to shift your entire relationship with money. By performing this ritual regularly, you are aligning yourself with the energy of abundance, clearing away the blockages that have been holding you back, and making space for wealth and success to flow into your life. You are taking control of your energy, your mindset, and your prosperity. And over time, you will begin to see the results of this powerful practice manifest in your life. One of the most profound aspects of this hand-washing ritual is the way it strengthens your sense of self-worth. In our busy modern lives, it's easy to overlook the importance of self-care, not just in the physical sense, but in the spiritual and energetic sense as well. When you take a moment out of your day to perform this ritual, you are doing something powerful. You are actively acknowledging your own value. You are telling yourself and the universe that your energy, your prosperity, and your success are important enough to focus on. This act of intentional care, even if it only takes a few minutes, has a profound impact on your relationship with yourself. It serves as a reminder that you are worthy of abundance, that you deserve to receive the wealth and opportunities you seek. The simple act of washing your hands becomes much more than just a cleansing of the body. It becomes an affirmation of your self-worth. Each time you perform the ritual, you are reinforcing the idea that you are deserving of success. This shift in mindset is critical because often our external reality reflects our internal beliefs. If you believe deep down that you are not worthy of wealth or success, then you may unconsciously block opportunities from coming into your life. On the other hand, when you believe that you are worthy, that you deserve abundance, you open yourself up to receiving it. The ritual helps to reinforce this belief, reminding you that you are not only capable of achieving financial success, but that you are deserving of it. This change in mindset may seem subtle at first, but over time it can lead to profound shifts in the way you approach your goals, your work, and your life. As you strengthen your sense of self-worth through this practice, you'll find that your energy becomes more aligned with abundance. You'll feel more confident in your decisions, more focused on your goals, and more open to the opportunities that come your way. This confidence is a key element in attracting prosperity. When you believe in your worth and your ability to succeed, you send out a powerful signal to the universe. You become a magnet for abundance, drawing in wealth and opportunities with ease. As you continue to perform this ritual, you'll start to notice that it helps you stay focused on your financial goals. The act of setting aside time each day to perform this ritual is a way of reminding yourself of your intentions. It keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind, helping you stay aligned with the energy of abundance. This is especially important in a world that is often filled with distractions, where it's easy to lose sight of your goals or get discouraged when things don't go as planned. The ritual serves as a daily touchstone, a moment of reflection and intention that helps you stay on track. By consistently focusing on your intentions for wealth and success, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you are serious about achieving your goals. You are showing that you are willing to put in the effort, not just in terms of physical work, but in terms of aligning your energy with your desires. This consistency is key. The more you focus on your goals, the more aligned your energy becomes, and the easier it is for you to attract the opportunities and success you seek. Over time, you'll find that the ritual helps you maintain a positive mindset, even when faced with challenges. It helps you stay focused on the bigger picture, reminding you that the energy of abundance is always available to you. The more regularly you practice this ritual, the stronger its effects will become. Each time you perform the ritual, you are building momentum, reinforcing the positive energy that is already flowing into your life. This momentum is important because it helps you stay aligned with the vibration of abundance. The more aligned you are, the more easily you will attract the wealth and opportunities that you desire. It's like creating a steady current of positive energy that flows through your life, constantly working in your favor, even when you're not consciously thinking about it. The ritual becomes a way of keeping that current strong, ensuring that the energy of abundance is always present and active in your life. This consistency also helps to build a sense of trust and confidence in yourself and in the process. As you continue to perform the ritual, you'll start to notice small shifts in your life. Perhaps an unexpected opportunity for financial growth, a new idea that leads to success, or even a sudden realization about how to approach your goals differently. These small shifts are signs that the energy you are creating is working, that the ritual is helping to open new doors for you. Over time, these small shifts can lead to bigger changes, helping you achieve the financial success you've been working toward. Another important aspect of this ritual is its ability to keep you open to new opportunities. Sometimes, when we're focused on achieving specific goals, we can become so fixated on the path we think we need to take that we miss out on other possibilities. The ritual helps to keep your energy flexible and open, allowing you to see opportunities that you might otherwise overlook. It reminds you that abundance can come from unexpected places, that prosperity doesn't always follow the path you expect. By performing this ritual regularly, you are keeping yourself open to the flow of abundance in all its forms, allowing wealth to come to you in ways you may never have imagined. This openness is crucial because it helps you maintain a sense of trust in the process. It reminds you that while you may not always be able to control how or when prosperity arrives, you can always stay aligned with the energy of abundance. The more you trust in this process, the more relaxed and confident you will feel, knowing that opportunities are on their way to you. This sense of trust helps to reduce feelings of anxiety or scarcity, replacing them with a sense of calm and certainty. You no longer feel like you have to chase after success. Instead, you know that success is already making its way to you. By incorporating this hand-washing ritual into your life, you are creating real, tangible change. You are clearing the path for prosperity and inviting abundance to flow freely into your life. The energy you create during these moments doesn't just fade away, it lingers, continuing to attract wealth and success long after you've finished the ritual. The more consistently you practice, the stronger this energy becomes, and the more aligned you are with the vibration of abundance. You will begin to notice how opportunities seem to come your way more easily, how financial growth becomes more effortless, and how your relationship with money begins to transform in a positive, empowering way. The energy you cultivate during this ritual is not just about attracting wealth, it's about creating a lasting, positive mindset that will continue to serve you throughout your life. You are not just performing a symbolic act, you are actively shaping your reality, aligning your energy with the flow of abundance and creating the conditions for long-term prosperity. Each time you engage in the ritual, you are strengthening this alignment, making it easier for wealth to find its way to you. And as you continue to practice, you will find that this energy doesn't just benefit your financial life, it will begin to influence every area of your life, helping you to feel more confident, more focused, and more empowered in everything you do. Now that you've learned how something as simple as washing your hands can invite abundance into your life, it's time to make this ritual your own. Take that moment each day to clear your energy, focus on your intentions, and align yourself with the flow of prosperity that's waiting for you. Remember, abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you attract with the right mindset and actions. If you found value in today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe to continue learning how ancient wisdom can enhance your modern life. And before you go, comment below with the affirmation, "I am ready to receive the wealth the universe has in store for me." Together, let's make space for prosperity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to the channel. In life, emotions often act as powerful waves, rising and falling in response to events around us. While feeling emotions is a natural and essential part of being human, how we react to them determines the quality of our lives and relationships. The practice of not reacting, of pausing to observe emotions rather than being swept away by them, can unlock a profound sense of power and peace. Let's explore how this transformative habit can help you master your emotions and embrace true inner strength. Understanding the space between stimulus and response, life often unfolds in unpredictable ways, presenting us with challenges, frustrations, and moments of joy. Our natural tendency is to react instinctively, especially when something triggers strong emotions. These reactions, while immediate and unfiltered, can often lead to outcomes we later regret. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of pausing before reacting, pointing to the power found in this stillness. In the space between stimulus and response lies our opportunity for freedom and growth, a lesson that can radically transform how we approach life's emotional storms. Imagine a moment when someone speaks to you harshly, their words cutting like a sharp blade. The immediate urge may be to retaliate, to defend yourself, or to escalate the situation. Yet, if you pause and resist the urge to act impulsively, you grant yourself the opportunity to observe the situation from a clearer perspective. This brief pause is a sacred space, a moment where clarity and wisdom can emerge, replacing the chaos of reaction with the calm of deliberate action. Reacting impulsively often stems from our survival instincts, which are deeply ingrained in our biology. In the past, reacting quickly to a threat was essential for survival. However, in the modern world, these instincts can become a source of unnecessary conflict. By taking a moment to pause and assess, we shift from an automatic reaction to a mindful response. This choice, though subtle, creates a profound difference in how we navigate challenges and maintain inner peace. The power of pausing lies in its ability to help us connect with the present moment. When faced with a strong emotion, we often feel an intense pull to act on it. This pull, while compelling, is not a true reflection of our deeper self. Instead, it is the surface-level turbulence caused by fleeting feelings. Through mindful observation, we can witness these emotions without becoming entangled in them. This practice allows us to see that emotions, like waves, rise and fall, but are never permanent. Practicing non-reaction does not mean suppressing or ignoring emotions. On the contrary, it requires a deep awareness of what is happening within. For example, when anger arises, acknowledging its presence can be as simple as silently saying to yourself, "This is anger." Naming the emotion allows you to separate yourself from it, breaking the illusion that the feeling is who you are. This moment of recognition can diffuse the intensity of the emotion, giving you greater control over how you respond. It is in this space of mindful observation that true power resides. When we react impulsively, we give away our power to the external world, letting circumstances dictate our emotional state. By choosing not to react, we reclaim that power and anchor ourselves in a place of stability. This inner stillness is not passive. It is an active choice to remain grounded and centered, no matter what unfolds around us. The practice of non-reaction becomes a profound tool for cultivating emotional resilience. As we learn to pause and observe, we begin to see patterns in our emotional responses. Perhaps we notice that certain situations trigger us more than others, or that some emotions linger longer than we realized. This awareness is the first step toward transforming those patterns, allowing us to respond with wisdom rather than impulsiveness. Choosing not to react can also have a ripple effect on our relationships. When we respond calmly to someone else's anger or frustration, we diffuse tension and create an atmosphere of understanding. This approach fosters trust and openness, as others feel safe to express themselves without fear of escalation. Over time, these moments of mindful non-reaction can strengthen bonds and deepen connections, enriching both our personal and professional lives. The habit of pausing before reacting can be cultivated through simple daily practices. Mindfulness meditation, for example, trains the mind to observe thoughts and emotions without judgment. By sitting quietly and focusing on the breath, we create a space where we can witness our inner world with clarity. This practice, though seemingly small, builds the mental muscles needed to pause in the heat of the moment. Another helpful tool is reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to recall situations where you felt reactive. Consider what triggered you, how you responded, and what you might do differently next time. This reflective practice not only deepens your self-awareness, but also reinforces your commitment to mindful living. Over time, it becomes easier to identify triggers before they escalate into reactions. As we develop the habit of non-reaction, we may begin to notice a shift in our overall emotional state. Situations that once felt overwhelming or infuriating lose their grip on us. This shift is not because the external world has changed, but because we have changed our relationship with it. By cultivating inner stillness, we create a buffer between ourselves and the chaos around us, allowing us to move through life with greater ease and grace. The journey toward mastering our emotions requires patience and perseverance. It is not a linear path, nor is it one that demands perfection. There will be moments when we slip into old patterns, reacting impulsively despite our best intentions. These moments are not failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. Each time we choose to pause, even briefly, we reinforce the habit of mindfulness and strengthen our ability to respond with wisdom. In choosing not to react, we are not turning away from life's challenges, but engaging with them from a place of strength. This approach allows us to see the bigger picture, to understand that our immediate feelings are only a small part of a much larger story. By stepping back and observing, we gain the perspective needed to navigate life's complexities with clarity and composure. Over time, the practice of pausing becomes second nature, an automatic response to moments of tension or uncertainty. This inner calm radiates outward, influencing not only our own well-being, but also the dynamics of those around us. Just as a still pond reflects the world clearly, a calm mind reflects wisdom and understanding, creating a ripple effect that touches everyone we encounter. The ripple effect of reactions. Reacting impulsively often has far-reaching consequences, sometimes in ways we fail to realize in the heat of the moment. Imagine a tense argument with a loved one. A sharp retort may seem justified at the time, but the lingering hurt it causes can strain the relationship for days or weeks. This immediate satisfaction of expressing anger often comes at a higher emotional cost. The truth is, reactions, especially impulsive ones, rarely align with our deeper intentions. They serve as temporary releases, but can leave behind scars that take much longer to heal. By stepping back and visualizing the outcome of a reaction, we create a mental buffer. This brief mental exercise helps us weigh the consequences of our response before delivering it. Consider a workplace conflict. A hasty reaction might jeopardize not only your professional relationship, but also your reputation. Conversely, choosing not to react immediately gives you time to approach the situation with clarity and professionalism. Over time, this practice reinforces a sense of control and confidence in your ability to navigate challenges effectively. Reactivity often thrives on our sense of urgency. Emotions flare up, and we feel compelled to respond right away, as if a delayed reaction would lessen our position. However, taking a moment to pause dismantles this false sense of immediacy. It allows us to assess whether the issue truly warrants a strong emotional response, or if it's simply a fleeting trigger. Imagine scrolling through social media and encountering a comment that offends you. The urge to reply can be overwhelming, but refraining often leads to the realization that the comment wasn't worth your energy at all. This space between emotion and reaction is not a void, but a profound opportunity. In it lies the power to rewrite how we interact with the world. When someone cuts us off in traffic, the automatic reaction may be frustration or anger. Yet, when we pause to consider their circumstances, perhaps they're rushing to an emergency, we shift from anger to understanding. Even if we don't know their story, the simple act of choosing compassion over frustration enriches our inner peace and breaks the cycle of negative reactivity. Developing this habit requires conscious effort and repeated practice. It might feel unnatural at first, especially in situations that habitually trigger us. But with time, the moments of pause become second nature, allowing us to engage with life from a place of balance. The process starts with awareness, becoming attuned to the bodily sensations and mental chatter that precede a reaction. A racing heart, clenched fists, or a flood of thoughts can signal the onset of emotional turbulence. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward reclaiming control. Non-reactivity also invites a deeper connection to our true intentions. Beneath the surface of reactive impulses often lies a genuine desire for understanding, respect, or connection. When we react hastily, we obscure these desires, replacing them with defensiveness or aggression. Taking time to respond mindfully allows our authentic intentions to shine through, fostering more meaningful and compassionate interactions. It's not about suppressing emotions, but channeling them in ways that align with our values and higher self. The practice of non-reaction also transforms our perception of challenges. Instead of viewing them as personal affronts or obstacles, we begin to see them as opportunities for growth. When a co-worker criticizes our work, the initial reaction might be defensiveness, but pausing allows us to reflect on the critique objectively. Could there be merit in their feedback? Even if delivered poorly, their input could offer a chance to improve. Shifting from reaction to reflection turns potential conflicts into avenues for learning. Another benefit of non-reactivity is the emotional stability it fosters. Reactive patterns often create a roller coaster of emotions, leaving us feeling drained and unsettled. By choosing stillness, we cultivate a sense of steadiness that shields us from external chaos. This doesn't mean we become indifferent. Rather, it means we approach life's ups and downs with a grounded presence. Like the ocean beneath its surface waves, our inner world remains calm and undisturbed even during turbulent times. Empathy also flourishes in the absence of reactivity. When we're quick to react, we prioritize our own perspective over others. But pausing allows us to step into their shoes, to consider their feelings and motivations. This shift not only diffuses potential conflict, but also deepens our connections with others. Whether it's a partner, a friend, or a stranger, the ability to respond thoughtfully enhances mutual understanding and respect. Ultimately, every moment of non-reaction strengthens our ability to choose peace over conflict, understanding over judgment, and clarity over chaos. It's a gift we give not only to ourselves, but also to those around us. Each time we choose not to react impulsively, we create a ripple effect of calm, fostering a more harmonious and compassionate environment. Embrace mindfulness to anchor yourself. Mindfulness is an essential practice for mastering emotions because it teaches us to be fully present with our experiences moment by moment. When emotions like anger, frustration, or fear arise, our instinct is often to react immediately, trying to fight or escape them. Mindfulness, however, encourages us to do the opposite, to sit with our emotions and observe them as they unfold. This process doesn't mean suppressing feelings, but rather creating space to understand them without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, we can begin to see emotions as temporary waves passing through our minds rather than permanent fixtures of our identity. When practicing mindfulness, the first step is to notice what you are feeling without labeling it as good or bad. For instance, if you feel anger bubbling up, simply acknowledge its presence by saying, "This is anger." Naming the emotion separates you from it, making it easier to observe without becoming consumed. This acknowledgement is like stepping back to watch a storm from a safe distance instead of being caught in the rain. By doing so, you create a sense of detachment that allows you to respond rather than react. Mindfulness also invites curiosity about our emotions. Once we've acknowledged a feeling, we can investigate it with gentle interest. Ask yourself questions like, "Where do I feel this in my body?" Or, "What might have triggered this emotion?" By exploring emotions in this way, you shift from being overwhelmed to understanding their roots. You might notice that anger tightens your chest, or that anxiety manifests as a fluttering in your stomach. This body awareness anchors you in the present moment, providing a stable foundation amidst emotional turbulence. Breathing is a powerful tool in mindfulness, offering a way to ground yourself when emotions feel overwhelming. Focusing on the breath helps calm the mind and body, creating a pause between the emotional trigger and your response. Simply take a few deep, slow breaths, paying attention to the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils or the rise and fall of your chest. This focus not only redirects your attention but also signals to your nervous system that it's safe to relax, diffusing the intensity of your emotions. Over time, mindfulness teaches us to see emotions as visitors rather than permanent residents. Imagine anger or sadness knocking at your door. Instead of slamming the door or letting them take over your home, you can welcome them politely, observe their purpose, and let them leave when they're ready. This metaphor illustrates how mindfulness transforms our relationship with emotions from one of resistance to one of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning yourself to negative feelings, but recognizing that they're part of the human experience and will naturally pass. Mindfulness also helps us uncover the stories we tell ourselves about our emotions. Often, our reactions are not just about what we're feeling, but the narrative we attach to those feelings. For example, feeling ignored might trigger anger, but underneath that anger could be a story about unworthiness or fear of rejection. Mindfulness allows us to identify these stories and question their validity, breaking the cycle of automatic reactivity. With this clarity, we can respond to situations with greater understanding and compassion for ourselves and others. Another benefit of mindfulness is its ability to create a gap between our thoughts and our sense of self. Emotions often come with a barrage of thoughts such as, "I'm a failure," or "they don't respect me." By practicing mindfulness, we learn to observe these thoughts as passing mental events rather than truths about who we are. This shift in perspective weakens the hold that emotions and their associated thoughts have on us, empowering us to act from a place of stability rather than impulsivity. Practicing mindfulness regularly also strengthens our ability to remain calm in challenging situations. Think of mindfulness as a muscle that grows with use. The more you practice observing your emotions in moments of quiet, the easier it becomes to apply this skill in moments of conflict or stress. For instance, if someone criticizes you, your immediate reaction might be defensiveness. However, with mindfulness, you can pause, notice the sting of the criticism, and choose a measured response instead of lashing out. This practice not only protects your peace, but also improves your interactions with others. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life doesn't require hours of meditation. Simple practices like pausing to take a few mindful breaths during a stressful meeting or noticing the warmth of your coffee before taking a sip can weave mindfulness into your routine. These small moments of presence add up, gradually rewiring your brain to respond to emotions with greater balance and clarity. Over time, you'll find that mindfulness becomes second nature, a quiet anchor that keeps you steady no matter what arises. Mindfulness isn't about erasing emotions, but about changing how we experience them. When we approach emotions with curiosity and compassion, we discover that they have valuable lessons to teach us. Anger might reveal a boundary that needs attention, while sadness can point us toward what we truly value. By being present with our emotions, we gain insights that help us grow and respond to life with wisdom. This process is transformative, allowing us to live with greater authenticity and resilience. The strength in stillness. In our fast-paced and reaction-driven world, the ability to remain still amidst emotional turbulence is a profound act of courage. Stillness is not apathy. It is an intentional choice to resist the pull of impulsive reactions and instead respond with clarity and composure. When someone criticizes or challenges us, the instinct to defend ourselves often arises quickly. However, responding defensively can escalate the situation, creating unnecessary tension. By choosing stillness, we disengage from the emotional charge of the moment and offer ourselves the opportunity to act with wisdom rather than haste. In these moments of stillness, we reclaim our power. Reacting immediately often hands control over to the external situation or person, leaving us feeling drained or manipulated. By pausing, we regain authority over our emotional state. For example, if a friend's comment feels hurtful, an immediate retort might deepen the conflict. Instead, taking a moment to breathe and process allows us to discern whether the comment was truly harmful or simply a reflection of their own mood. This space for reflection transforms our interactions into opportunities for understanding rather than confrontation. Choosing stillness also creates a ripple effect, influencing those around us. When we respond calmly in the face of provocation, it often diffuses the intensity of the other person's emotions. They may begin to mirror our calm demeanor, leading to more productive and meaningful conversations. Imagine a heated discussion where one party chooses not to retaliate, but instead listens quietly. This pause can break the cycle of escalating anger, inviting the other person to reflect on their words or actions. The strength of stillness lies in its subtle yet profound ability to shift the dynamics of any situation. This practice also protects our inner peace, which is often at risk when we react impulsively. Every time we lash out or let our emotions dictate our actions, we disturb our mental and emotional balance. However, when we choose stillness, we anchor ourselves in that balance, allowing us to navigate challenges with grace. It is in these quiet pauses that we can truly hear our inner voice, guiding us toward responses aligned with our values. The peace that emerges from this alignment becomes a foundation for resilience in all aspects of life. Stillness is not an absence of emotion, but rather a conscious engagement with it. Anger, frustration, or sadness may arise, but instead of suppressing or acting on these feelings, we observe them with curiosity. This awareness creates a buffer between the emotion and our response, giving us time to understand its root cause. For instance, if we feel anger building during an argument, stillness allows us to recognize whether the anger stems from the present moment or from unresolved feelings of the past. By addressing the true source, we avoid reacting disproportionately and find clarity in our actions. There is immense strength in resisting the pressure to react. Social norms often equate immediate responses with confidence or control, but true strength lies in the ability to pause. A person who can remain composed in the face of provocation demonstrates an unshakable inner foundation. This quiet power is often misunderstood as passivity, but in reality, it is a profound demonstration of self-mastery. It takes far more courage to remain calm than to give in to the instinct to retaliate or defend. Over time, the practice of stillness fosters emotional resilience. Each time we choose not to react, we build a habit of emotional regulation, making it easier to remain calm in future challenges. This resilience becomes a shield, protecting us from the chaos of the external world. Life's unpredictability loses its power to destabilize us because we have cultivated a sanctuary within. This inner strength not only benefits us, but also inspires those around us, encouraging them to adopt similar practices of calm and mindfulness. Stillness also nurtures deeper connections with others. By not reacting, we create space for listening and understanding. When we respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, we show respect for the other person's perspective, even if it differs from our own. This respectful engagement strengthens relationships as it fosters trust and openness. People feel heard and valued when we take the time to pause and consider our responses. This mutual respect can transform even the most challenging interactions into opportunities for growth and connection. In moments of stillness, we also gain clarity about what truly matters. Emotions often cloud our judgment, pulling us into conflicts or concerns that, upon reflection, may not be worth our energy. Stillness helps us prioritize, allowing us to focus on what aligns with our higher purpose. It reminds us that not every provocation requires a response, and that sometimes silence is the most powerful statement. This discernment enables us to conserve our energy for actions that bring peace, joy, and fulfillment into our lives. Ultimately, the strength of stillness lies in its ability to empower us. It shifts the narrative from being a victim of external circumstances to being the author of our responses. Each pause, each moment of non-reaction reinforces our sense of agency and cultivates a deep sense of freedom. Stillness transforms us, enabling us to navigate life with a steady mind and an open heart, grounded in the wisdom that true strength is found not in force, but in calmness and clarity. Practices to build non-reactivity. Building the habit of non-reactivity takes patience, but it begins with small, deliberate steps. One effective practice is to notice your emotional triggers throughout the day. These triggers might be as minor as a co-worker's tone of voice, or as major as a disagreement with a loved one. Each moment presents an opportunity to pause, observe your inner reaction, and decide whether to engage. This deliberate observation helps you identify patterns in your responses, creating a foundation for change. When emotions surge, anchoring yourself in the present moment is crucial. Mindfulness practices like focusing on your breath can serve as a lifeline. By gently directing your attention to the sensation of air entering and leaving your lungs, you interrupt the momentum of reactive thoughts. This redirection is not about suppressing the emotion, but about giving it space to exist without taking control. Over time, these small pauses will feel natural and their effects will ripple into other areas of life. Journaling can also deepen your understanding of your emotions and responses. At the end of each day, reflect on situations where you felt reactive. Write down what triggered the reaction, how you responded, and what emotions arose. This process encourages introspection, helping you pinpoint moments where you might have chosen a calmer path. With consistent journaling, you may notice recurring triggers or behaviors that you can address more mindfully. Mantras or affirmations are another practical tool for cultivating non-reactivity. In moments of tension, silently repeating a grounding phrase can create a sense of stability. Phrases like, "This too shall pass," or "I am steady like a mountain," serve as reminders of your inner strength and resilience. With practice, these mantras become a reflex, offering a moment of calm even in the most challenging situations. Visualization is a powerful technique to prepare yourself for moments of potential reactivity. Imagine a scenario that typically triggers you and picture yourself responding calmly and with grace. Visualize the details, your steady breathing, your relaxed posture, and the peaceful energy you bring to the interaction. This mental rehearsal strengthens your ability to embody calmness when faced with real-life challenges, making mindful responses feel second nature. Incorporating meditative reflection into your daily routine is another effective way to train your mind. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts. When an emotion or memory surfaces, instead of engaging with it, watch it as if it were a cloud drifting by. This practice teaches you to observe emotions without becoming entangled in them, building your capacity for stillness in everyday life. Physical sensations in your body can act as early warning signs of emotional reactivity. When you feel tension rising, such as a tight chest, clenched fists, or a racing heart, use these signals as a cue to pause. A simple body scan where you bring gentle awareness to each part of your body can help release tension and ground you in the present. Listening to your body in this way fosters a deeper connection between mind and emotions. Connecting non-reactivity to your broader values can make the practice more meaningful. Consider how choosing calm responses aligns with the person you aspire to be. For instance, if you value kindness, remind yourself that reacting impulsively might lead to actions that conflict with that value. Keeping this alignment in mind strengthens your resolve to pause and respond mindfully in challenging situations. Nature offers a wonderful mirror for the practice of non-reactivity. Observing a river flowing past rocks or a tree bending in the wind can inspire you to remain flexible yet rooted when emotions arise. Spending time in nature not only calms the mind, but also reinforces the idea that, like the natural world, you too can weather life's storms with grace. Finally, remember that the practice of non-reactivity is not about perfection. There will be moments when you react impulsively, and that's okay. Each instance is a learning opportunity, a chance to reflect and grow. Treat yourself with compassion as you navigate this journey. The goal is not to eliminate emotions, but to create a space where you can meet them with awareness, strength, and equanimity. The ultimate reward, inner peace. By practicing non-reactivity, you free yourself from the exhausting cycle of being controlled by external circumstances. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but each small step brings you closer to a calmer, more centered existence. Imagine a moment when someone criticizes you harshly. Your usual instinct might be to defend yourself or fire back. Instead, by choosing to pause and not react, you create a powerful sense of control. This space allows you to assess whether the criticism has merit or if it's simply a projection of someone else's pain. Over time, you'll notice that this restraint not only protects your peace, but also softens conflicts around you. When you begin to choose non-reaction, you'll experience a shift in your relationships. People are often caught in patterns of emotional exchange, where one person's reaction fuels another. By stepping out of this cycle, you interrupt the dynamic entirely. For example, if a friend is upset and lashes out, responding with calmness rather than defensiveness allows the situation to de-escalate. Your choice to remain still in the face of tension becomes a mirror for others, often inspiring them to reflect on their own behavior. This simple act of choosing peace over reaction can transform relationships, fostering deeper understanding and mutual respect. Non-reactivity also shields you from the unnecessary stress caused by situations beyond your control. Picture a frustrating moment, like waiting in a long line or dealing with a delayed flight. Reacting with anger or impatience doesn't change the situation, it only magnifies your distress. Instead, acknowledging your feelings without acting on them helps you detach from the moment's negativity. You begin to see such instances as opportunities to practice patience and acceptance. Gradually, you'll find that these once annoying situations lose their grip on your emotions, leaving you with more energy and clarity to navigate life. One of the most profound benefits of non-reactivity is the clarity it brings. Emotions, when left unchecked, can cloud judgment and lead to decisions you later regret. By pausing to observe your feelings, you allow your mind to settle, like muddy water clearing in a still pond. In this clarity, you can better discern the right course of action, whether it's speaking up thoughtfully, letting go, or simply walking away. This mental stillness becomes a foundation for making choices that align with your values and long-term goals, rather than fleeting emotional impulses. The practice of non-reactivity doesn't mean suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist. On the contrary, it's about fully acknowledging them without letting them dictate your actions. Anger, sadness, or frustration can be potent teachers if you allow them to arise without judgment. By sitting with your emotions and observing them, you begin to understand their roots. Perhaps anger stems from unmet expectations, or sadness from unhealed wounds. This self-awareness not only reduces the intensity of these emotions, but also helps you address their underlying causes with compassion. There's a subtle but profound joy in realizing that you don't have to react to everything. In a world that often glorifies busyness and urgency, choosing stillness feels like reclaiming your power. You begin to notice how much lighter life becomes when you no longer feel compelled to respond to every provocation or challenge. This newfound freedom opens up space for more meaningful experiences. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you find yourself more present for what's going right. Moments of beauty, connection, and gratitude become more vivid when your mind is no longer tangled in unnecessary reactions. With time, the habit of non-reactivity can create a ripple effect in your life. As you cultivate inner calm, it begins to radiate outward, influencing those around you. Friends and family may notice your steadiness and feel more at ease in your presence. In professional settings, this emotional balance can make you a more effective leader, capable of navigating challenges with poise. The practice of non-reactivity not only transforms your internal world, but also reshapes the energy you bring to every interaction, fostering a sense of trust and stability in your relationships. Non-reactivity also deepens your connection with yourself. By not reacting, you create a sacred pause where you can reflect on what truly matters. You begin to discern between the fleeting urges of the ego and the deeper wisdom of your inner self. For instance, when faced with criticism, the ego might demand immediate vindication, but your higher self knows that true worth isn't tied to external opinions. This inner dialogue strengthens your sense of self, making you less dependent on validation from others and more anchored in your own values. The more you practice non-reactivity, the more you recognize its transformative power. It allows you to move through life with grace, adapting to its ebbs and flows without losing your center. Challenges that once felt overwhelming become manageable as you realize that your peace doesn't depend on external circumstances, but on your inner state. This realization is liberating, freeing you from the need to control every outcome or prove yourself to others. Instead, you focus on what you can control, your own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Ultimately, non-reactivity is a gift you give not only to yourself, but to the world. In choosing not to react, You create a ripple of calm that extends far beyond you. Your presence becomes a refuge for those around you, reminding them that they too can find peace amidst life's chaos. This practice of choosing stillness in the face of turmoil is an act of kindness, both to yourself and to others. It reflects the profound truth that true power lies not in domination or control, but in the quiet strength of a mind at peace. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring them. It means observing them with mindfulness and choosing your response with intention. By learning to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully, you tap into a deep well of strength that transforms not only your inner world, but the world around you. Take a moment today to embrace stillness amidst life's noise. As you practice the power of not reacting, you'll find that true peace comes not from controlling the storm, but from remaining calm within it.